Haven't done a table topic in a while. Let's try and come up with something to talk about. So today I want to talk about this idea of failing fast and moving fast. A lot of times we hear people give this type of advice, especially in business. When you're doing a startup, you need to test your idea, move fast, fail as fast as you humanly can so that you could move on to a new idea that might work. What you don't want to do is linger and try to make an idea that was never going to work. Invest a ton of time and effort in it. Okay, well, if we apply this principle to other domains of life, is that also logical? So for example, relationships, friends. Okay, you want to meet lots of people, get exposed to as many people as you can, try to build a friendship, reach out, put in the effort, and if you don't see reciprocal energy very early on, you move on. And similarly, same thing in dating. You meet this girl, you ask her out on a date, vibe check, try and ask them out on a second date, see if they're responsive, see if they make it easy, see if there's energy there, and if it seems to be lukewarm, again, you move on. Now, of course, there's trade-offs here. And the trade-off here is that, while potentially there could have been something in business, while that idea that you failed fast and you moved on from could have been the billion-dollar idea, who knows? You didn't dig deep enough to really stress test it, and you moved on to a new idea. Okay, same thing with friendship and dating. Well, maybe this person is just slow to warm, they're nervous or whatever, and you needed to put in a bit more, and eventually they'll warm up to you. Who knows? That's basically the counter argument there. But I want to say that in today's world, with so many options, right, for businesses, it's so easy to just start something, to move fast, build an app, test it out, see if you get users, and move on. With friends as well. So many different ways and avenues to meet new people. And dating. You have dating apps, speed dating events, just meeting people in general. It is actually very easy to get a lot of volume. So because of that, do you operate from a scarcity mindset of saying, well, I only have these options, I need to invest in them to see if they develop? Or you come from an abundance mindset and say, well, there's so many different people and opportunities out there, I'm going to not shy away from that and actually put in some effort up front. But if I don't immediately see reciprocal energy, I'm just going to move on. Not really sure what the optimal strategy here is, or if there is even an optimal strategy. But I think from my limited experience, moving fast and failing fast seems to work better. I think back to my job search, right? It's apply, numbers game. Keep applying, keep interviewing, and eventually you will be in the right place in the right time. And it worked out for me. If I did the snipe approach where, I researched the company, I really went super deep, and then I crafted a perfect resume, I craft a perfect cover letter, while they might not even read it. I think that strategy might work if there's already some social proof built in. Well, maybe if you knew someone from the company, perhaps it might be better to spend a little bit more effort. Who knows? Well, that's just kind of what I'm thinking about. Trying to figure out, when is it a good time to move on? And when is it not so obvious? Very ambiguous. Maybe you can put in a bit more effort. Who knows? But so far, I'm feeling like the strategy that I'm going to go in my life for now is to apply a lot of volume, move fast, and expect failure. And perhaps once you're exposed to enough people, enough opportunities, you're going to find something that's going to stick with you, and it's going to be very obvious and effortless, at least in the beginning, of course. I mean, relationships, businesses, There's going to be challenges down the road, but if you're starting off lukewarm and you're not really passionate, you're not really into it, or they're not into it, then it's only going to go downhill from there. I don't think this idea of you staying there, trying to convince them, trying to do the chase and the pursuit really works. I don't think that's a winning strategy at all. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. What does everyone else think? Would love to hear your thoughts.